YouTube. How are you? I finally figured out how I can schedule this over here on YouTube and then come back to it and hit go live when it's the time I scheduled. Because before now, it's just kind of like gone away. So come on in, say hi to me here in YouTube. Let me know where you're coming in from. And hi, TikTok. I see you guys are showing up over here too. So welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be an interesting call again today. Of course, I'll talk about empaths because when you live your life as an empath, whether you maybe don't exactly know you're an empath or not, different energies and different sensitivities show up for you and can stop you from making the income that you need to make with any business or personal or however, because empaths always like shy away from everything. And so I'm here to help you, to help heart led entrepreneurs to know it's okay to step up, to be able to be you and not worry about not having the energy to run an online business. Does that make sense? So give me a little grace here as y'all come in. If y'all are coming in here, let me know where you're coming in from. Same over here for YouTube. Let me know where you're coming in from when you come in because I'm trying to get all this kind of lined out in a different way today, hopefully, but not sure that that's actually going to work. But who knows? We can try it, right? So this is Saturday. I'm not going to take very long. I'm just going to come in and make sure that we're all going to have a good weekend and a good Saturday. I want to make sure that you're happy. If you're not happy, what's going on? Why aren't you happy? Do you know that excitement, love, and happiness makes the world go round and also brings to you all the beautiful things that you want to bring into your world, into your life? Because when you're happy and you're light and you're joyful, then you're open. You're open to receiving. You're open to receiving new paths, new ways for abundance to show up for you. And abundance is in all ways, isn't it? It's a beautiful, sunshiny day today. Abundance. We have abundance out here of leaves all over the ground because we're going through all the trees dropping their leaves. So, what do you have abundance in? Let me know. Abundance can mask itself in all kind of different ways. So, welcome. Come on in. I'm glad that you're here. If you don't know me, if you haven't followed me before, be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe over here on YouTube so that we can continue chit-chatting and having a good time and growing together. Because as I grow and learn things and find out what's worked and what's not worked, I like to share that with you guys that are super sensitive and heart-led entrepreneurs and us retirees that are always looking for a different and better way to make a little extra income, to supplement the income, or to replace your income in even a better way than what you actually thought could happen. So let me speak to you as empaths right quick. If you're an empath, super sensitive, and maybe you don't know you're an empath, but different stuff throws you off and you don't know why. I'm going to do a whole training here this month over in my community and school. And if you want to be part of that, just comment in here, community or something, and I'll send you that invite link so you can come into my free community at school. And we're going to talk about empaths. I'm going to do a free training over there about what type of empath are you? Are you an empath? Do you even know you're an empath? What is an empath? And how you can let being an empath be your superpower. It is a superpower, and we don't really look at it that way, but I want us to. So if you're an empath right now, you probably already know what's not working for you. Because when you try to find out things, what's getting harder, what's the hardest thing for you to do as an empath is to actually move and do something because you're not sure. You're being uncareful. Oh, I gotta open the door. Hang on. So everybody talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a second unless I can reach my sister. No. Hold on. We had a cat. I had a kitty that was asleep here. In fact, maybe I'll just take you guys with me over here on TikTok. Now, YouTube, I'll be back. So my kitty keeps coming in here and was on my bed sound asleep. In fact, it's not my kitty, it's my sister's kitty. But then she wants to get out, or he does. Ink, there you go. Big, pretty black kitty. So thanks for walking with me through the room here so that I can open the door and let the kitty cat out. I'm sorry, you two, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Don't go away. See, I told you I'm back. So this is how it is to run a business from home. Yeah, run a business from home. And this is the life. This is the life of Riley. It's like you're running it from home, so why not? And I know there's lots of empaths over here on YouTube and empaths on TikTok. So have you learned to just kind of like go with the flow? You have to go with the flow, don't you? Just go with the flow. So it's like, why not? Why not just walk with me for a second? And my YouTube people are wonderful too. They'll wait for me to come back. So welcome. Come. This is the advantage of having a work from home life. You can just take your work with you wherever you go. And part of your financial freedom journey is to be able to have a work from home life, don't you think? So, what I want to cover today with us in our life, so come on, let me know what's going on and say hi. We're a part of the country or world are you in? So, today's live, I'm going to talk about why empaths often know what needs to change, but they don't. So, are we lined up good? Yeah. Can you see me? Why empaths know what needs to change, but they don't act on it. Also, why deciding can feel so heavy for sensitive nervous systems that empaths carry, and why waiting becomes a pattern that quietly keeps your life the same. You're in this ongoing loop. Same old, back to the Groundhog Day that we've covered earlier in some of my previous lives. And if you've missed TikTok lives, always come back over here to YouTube because I repost the full live over there on YouTube normally. I don't have a problem with it. So it's this. I am really here to help those of us that are empaths because we're looking as to where we can get help. And we're wondering, why is it that we can't actually run a business? But you can. I'm here to tell you you can because I am. And I know a lot of empaths like me that are. So when you keep waiting, it becomes a pattern and that quietly keeps life the same. But also why clarity, not pressure, helps you. That's a real turning point. And then I'm going to share with you what finally shifted for me when I stopped looping and I chose structure. And it's not a how-to training, what I want to talk to you about. It's a reflective, honest conversation that I want us to have about awareness and readiness and how are you managing life as an empath. And over here on YouTube, I can't see that you're chatting anything because it says top chat. So let me see if I can get live chat going on. That might help. And then I can tell. Because if you got something that's pressing heavy on you, you want to talk about, put it in here in the chat so I can share that with you. So, and if you've been listening to all my lives, my recent lives, and something has been stirring within you, I hope this one will help you to really understand why. So for me, I know I needed to feel calmer. I knew I shouldn't keep waiting because my income was like zitzo. And I knew overgiving wasn't sustainable. Now, our heart tells us the more we give, the more we get back. And that's true. But also, when you're in a business, you can't give your product away, can you? Then you don't stay in business for long, do you? You're in business to sell something. That's the hardest thing that empathic, sensitive people need to learn. Yes, I'm in business to actually sell something, and then don't devalue yourself with your pricing. That's another hard thing that we need to learn as empaths. So knowing for me didn't change my life at all. I kept doing my same old for years. But I'm deeply grateful that I listened when Spirit led me to this blueprint. Yeah, I listened. And I thought, well, that's weird. That's strange. But I listened. And it showed me how to get my income earning activities done in about 2 focused hours a day. And I thought, what? That doesn't make sense. How can you do that? You're supposed to go to work 8 hours a day. You're supposed to work all the time, all the time, all the time to make money. Mm-mm. This blueprint busted that myth right out, showed me, and will show you how to make your income earning activities in 2 hours a day. Now, we have a lot of activities during our 8 hour workday, but are they focused on income earning? And are they the right activities? There's all kind of little nuances in there that the blueprint will clear up for you, because we're really good at wasting our time all day long. And then when we get through with our day, we go, what did I do? And did I make an income? Oh, not today. Maybe tomorrow. And then you do the same thing. So that's that crazy loop. So this blueprint showed me how to get my income earning activities. Write it down. Write it down if you're not used to that term. Income earning activities done in 2 hours, about 2 hours, 2 focused hours a day. And that's all broken down for you. It also showed me how to automate a simple online business where I would have my own business running for me that was automated. Think about that. Have your own business. That's scary too, isn't it? But you can handle it. I'm here to show you and tell you as empaths you can handle it. So come on in, tell me where you're coming in from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about how empaths can actually survive and thrive and have a successful business. Now, I work with a digital online business and I promote 4 or 5 different online products, but it all starts with this blueprint, the blueprint that taught me how to do income earning activities in a focused 2 hours a day, how to automate a simple online business, which is a business that I didn't even have to start. I didn't even have to build the products. The products came with me following the blueprint, getting into what the blueprint shared with me. Also taught me how to build income step by step. Do this, do this, do this, step by step without overwhelm and with constant daily guidance and mentorship that all I had to do was tap into it. It was there. I was here. It was there because it's delivered on an e-learning platform. Am I going to show up and pay attention today? Maybe. Am I going to show up and pay attention tomorrow? Maybe not, but it's there. I got the blueprint. I got the program. I had the whole thing for life. It doesn't go away once you purchase whichever one you want. You have it for life, and then you get to it when you feel like it. Now, there's the thing about empaths. We tend to procrastinate because in order to do something, make a decision and step up and actually do something, that takes a decision. And we're not really big at doing this, particularly not fast. There's different reasons why, and I'm going to go over that too. But the reason I really am happy to have this is because now I can share the blueprint, share the guide with you, and help inspire you to rise up, to rebuild, and to thrive no matter what age you are. So I don't know, I might have told you, I might not have told you, but I started this in my later years. I don't know if you can guess my age. We in my family are really good at not necessarily showing our age as we get older, even though I can't say I'm beyond that. But I started this online digital business from the blueprint and from the step by step done for you guidance in my 70s. So I am now in my 70s, actually my mid 70s. So let's talk about why deciding feels heavier, because it took me a while to decide. I keep getting all kind of stuff posted up over here, crazy stuff. So why deciding can feel heavier for some sensitive people with their nervous systems. So sometimes you overthink as an empath, right? We go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And in the meantime, you have really wrecked your nervous system. And your subconscious belief system has gone all around the place. And you're like this, and you're an empath and you want this. And so you can't handle it. Empaths don't struggle because they're unaware. They struggle, we struggle because deciding feels heavy, crazy. Deciding feels final. It's like, oh, whoa, I'm not sure I want to do that. Speaking of deciding feels final, were you like me when I go shopping? Go to the mall. I'm looking for a garment, a dress, or something. First place I go to, I see it. I see what I like. I check the price. I like it. It's okay. But I'm like, well, wait, there might be something better. I didn't decide. There might be something I don't know about. Maybe I can get it at a better price. Maybe I'll find something I like differently. So I exhaust myself. Is this you? Let me know if this is you. I walk the whole mall over. And I've had a lot of friends that did this with me before. We end up coming back to the very first place, the very first thing, and I end up getting there. And my friends always say, why do you do this? Why are you doing that? It's here. You liked it. It fit you. You liked the price. Why didn't you get it? So what if you saw something else down the way? Who cares? You've got what you liked, what inspired you. But see, as an empath, it's like, maybe I'll find something that's softer. Maybe I'll find something that fits me nicer. So you exhaust yourself. So you do all that struggling because when deciding feels final and sensitivity makes that finality uncomfortable. Yes, yes, this you? Let me know. This is because this, thank goodness I have friends that are so used to me and that are okay. So if you have to hop off of here, I know you can't stay forever. It's Saturday morning. I'm not going to keep you forever. So go up here in the link in my bio here in TikTok and in YouTube. You'll see the little link, or you'll see my website. It says Lovin, 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 mydailypay.com. Just drop your email in there, and then I'll send you the blueprint. And I also have created specific for sensitive people, the Mystic's Path to Digital Abundance. So not only will you get the blueprint and the videos and the training and the guidance of the importance of how the blueprint can show up for you, you'll have my extra support from the Mystic's Path of Digital Abundance to go with that too. So just go up there. If you don't put your email in, I don't get it. You're not going to get it. And one thing that happens a lot is a lot of times it goes to spam and you don't know it. So, and you're busy, you're off doing something else and you forgot that you wanted that blueprint. What if that blueprint absolutely changes your life today? What if you look at that blueprint and say, well, maybe I really will look at this. And I see there's 4 or 5 different price points where I can get into the program and see more about it. What if you took a chance on that? What if you decided today? And then clarity started to come. But you don't have to decide when you get the information because there's quite a bit there because you have a lot of choices. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Sit and see which one really might feel right for you. What I did, because that's how I am, When I saw it, and because Spirit said, take a look at this. And then when I got it, I went, oh, crud, what did I do? So there's that buyer's remorse that we go through, of course. And then Spirit said, you've been asking. And I thought, well, that's true. I led you to it. Well, you led me to something. Now, what are you going to do with it? Oh, so you put the hickey in my lap, huh? Okay, what are you going to do with it? So I thought, okay, well, this looks like it's going to be too much work. It looks like it's not, it's going to be, I'm older. I don't want a business. I don't think I can do this. Spirit said, I've got your back. That's all I needed to hear. And so I started in at a lower price point. As soon as I got in there, I realized what all was there. And so I quickly upgraded to the highest package that I could because as an empath and a heart led entrepreneur, I like to help other people. And you're the same way. If I had stayed with just one or two of the lower income programs, that's all I would be able to share with you to offer you where you could start. What if I only got the $300 one that gave you this much training and you looked at everything and you wanted the $900 one because you felt like you were worth and wanted to make $900 each time you made a sale, but I didn't have that to give to you, I would not be doing you a good service or me. So that's why I upgrade as quickly as I could. I'm just giving you a heads up. You can start wherever you want to. You don't have to decide. But the waiting pattern that keeps life the same. Same old, same old, same old. So you keep waiting. Now it's good that you go through, get the blueprint, and get the look at what all's there. And you can review that for as long as you want to, but don't wait forever. Because why is that? Time passes you by. Time passes you by. How are you doing, TikTok? Say hi. I'm glad that you're here. And you end up in that loop. And then all of a sudden, this year went by. It was exactly like last year was. And last year, you had wanted to make a change. You thought you did. But then at the end of the year, nothing changed. Don't let this year be the same. I'm here. I want to be your abundance activation guide. It's like, let's do something. Empath, I want to give you a gentle kick in the keister. All you have to do is look at it because the same quiet stress and hecticness is going to keep showing up. And that's okay. It's not failure when it happens, but it's avoidance. You can't keep being an ostrich with your head in the sand and not have a decent family life or make a decent income or, for Pete's sake, learn how to leave a legacy. So let's talk about clarity and not pressure because that's the real turning point, isn't it? Deciding once you get into your mind, if you're hard headed like me, that deciding isn't finality, deciding isn't pressure, deciding is a relief. Because now you don't have that constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's done. You've made the decision. Now you put on your big girl britches and you step forward into the decision that you made. It ends the waiting, it ends that mental loop, and it gives your nervous system something solid and gives you inspiration to go do something because you have step by step guidance of what to do. Just follow the blueprint, follow the daily training. You do that, your income will change as long as you do it exactly the way we teach you how to do it. And then once that happens and your life starts to change, how unempathic do you become? You're like ready to go. Oh, I'm stepping up. I'm showing out. I am here. I am happy. Happy changes the whole world, doesn't it? I know I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So I have to say, what finally shifted for me is when I stopped looping. Stopped looping. You have to stop looping. Do you know you're looping? Yeah. We're, all of us are looping in some way or another. When I stopped looping, made decision, and chose structure. So this free blueprint shows beginners how to get your income earning activity done in about 2 hours a day, how to automate a business. Now, you may already have a business that's not working well for you, or a business that you want to do better and it's not automated. Show you how to automate your business. Now, with the Legacy Builder program, you get a business that all you have to do is follow the steps, and you have that one running for you in the background while you learn the skills of how that one works to bring over to your current business. So then you have two on automation. We teach multiple streams of income in here. How else are you going to leave a legacy for a family? You can't put all of your eggs in one basket. How has that worked out for you in the past? It never worked out for me. So not only do you learn how to get your income earning activities done in approximately 2 hours a day, then you go back in for more training whenever you feel like you want to, which is going to be often because you'll get excited, and how to automate a business, and how to build income online because it's digital and you do it step by step. That's what freedom formula is. And that's what we call our freedom machine. Because when you come in and you get the blueprint and you get your program, you get all that e-learning platform training, but you get for free the website, the funnel, the automated email systems, the showing and the doing and the presenting to your customers you don't even know, because you learn marketing. You learn social media marketing, where there's billions of people out there waiting to see what you have to say. And as an empath, you can show up faceless. You'll start out that way. I have a feeling you'll change. So this is all about, the blueprint is not about hustle, and it's not about burnout. It's about structure. And that's why the daily pay blueprint actually exists, not to convince you. I don't have to convince you in anything. I just want to give you something real to respond to. So, my friends, that was it. If you've been listening to my lives this week or the week prior, and if something in you has been stirring, just go get the blueprint. You'll find it up there in the link in my blueprint, and over here in the link on my YouTube channel. You'll see it. It'll say Lovin. There's no G, Lovin, mydailypay.com. You need to put your email in there. Drop your best email in there so that you actually get it. You get the blueprint, and you get the little videos that explain so much more about it. And then after you get that, if you have any questions or whatever, just reply to the email you get from me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. That's what I'm here for. And if you get it and look at all that emails and you decide that's not for me, I really don't have time for that. Well, it's like there's no time limit on when you start it or what you do with it. But if you feel like it's not for you at all, just unsubscribe from my email list. You don't have to keep getting emails from me. I won't send you any more emails, but I will be still going here on TikTok and on YouTube. And the one thing I forgot to tell you is, if you speak Spanish, not only do we have all of this in English, but we've launched it just last month in Spanish. Full program in Spanish. And the Spanish community has been extraordinary. So if you would prefer it in Spanish, and you put your email in there and you're getting it from me in English, put Spanish. I'll make sure you get the Spanish translation and everything. But also when you go to my website, that lovinmydailypay.com, the very, very, very top corner, you'll see if you want it in English or in Spanish. But you don't get to that website until you put your email in. At least I don't think. I forget how that works. Maybe. I'm confused. It's all in Spanish. However you need to do it. Yeah. When you put your email in, you have a choice, either in English or Spanish from the very beginning. See, I'm confused. So just look at the Daily Pay Blueprint. I know you're going to love it. And you'll absolutely see the value that's in there for you. But after you get the blueprint and you watch the short videos, you want to know what's next? That shows up for you. Your next steps are clearly presented for you right there. And then you can decide from there. So you don't have to decide today. So breathe easy. Take it calmly. You don't have to decide for today. But you do owe yourself clarity. You do owe yourself a chance to at least look at it, ponder on it, chew on it for a bit. I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm always here for you. Every day, as many days that we have in the week as I can show up at 9 o'clock Central Time. And I will always share this life-saving for me blueprint. Because as soon as I got it, I saw all the value and all the different ways that I could do so many different things. Being an empath and being a creative, you come up with inspired ideas all the time, and you need some place to go with them. You need some place to put them as you get them. You get all that structure. You have all that structure. So, my friends, go to look at the blueprint. I'm so proud of you for taking a chance on yourself. And just sit with it and let yourself feel into it. Give it a gut check. You can't argue with that. Speak to spirit. You sure can't argue with that. So, my friends, thank you. That's it. That's my life. That's my talk to empaths, super sensitive, heart-led entrepreneurs, retirees, and those who really, really, really are tired of being in the loop of being stagnant at the income you have or need to increase it spectacularly if you give yourself a chance. Love you guys. Thank you so much, TikTok, for showing up and watching me. And thank you for YouTube for being here watching me. And I'll see you all tomorrow. So I'm going to say bye to TikTok now, my friends. And TikTok, bye-bye. And YouTube, y'all are so great. I am so grateful for y'all to be here with me today. And thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. See you tomorrow. And comment. Comment on here if you got something you want to say even after we get off here.